In order to start building those links with that kind of anchor text, we do something to start with which we call forced links, which is a way of going out onto the internet and getting links that have that anchor text in them pointing back to your site. And the way we do that is by putting comments on other people's blogs, writing answers in forums, and having links in your signature, by doing press releases if you want to spend some money, buying links off other people, just literally finding a website and saying, can you put a link back to me that says this, and offering them some money, a few dollars, by submitting your site to directories, which is a site that will just list your site and will have a link back to it and will allow you to probably normally have some anchor text saying what you want. Some of those are paid and some of those are free. Or by writing articles and submitting those to what are called article sites, the main one being Easy Articles, which many people watching this will know all about. And again, you're allowed anchor text in your resource box on the end of your article. And then there's a bunch of other ways of doing it. You can build pages on what are called Web 2.0 sites, such as Hub Pages and Squidoo. If, again, that doesn't make a great deal of sense, Dominating Google is going to be looking at all of these methods in extreme detail, and building yourself a system for doing this is what you're going to need to do in order to rank highly for the keyword phrases that your topic niche market are looking at. Okay, so you've learned how to build these links, and you've been out on the internet building links back to your site, and it's amazing when you do it. Your site starts to rank pretty quickly. But you discover that there are people out there who know more than you. And they are, if you're in internet marketing, they're targeting the same words. That's the truth. Because they know what products there are that they can build a site around, that they can try to sell. I don't know if this is the case, but there's probably a product on beekeeping. Again, we're not going to go into that, but you could go to ClickBank and you could probably find a product on beekeeping, and if you built a site around beekeeping, you could try to spend all your time building the site that would focus people into buying that product, and you would earn money as an affiliate, or you might have written an ebook about beekeeping yourself, and you need to have that product to sell. It's how you're going to monetize your website. But you find that there are other people who have built sites on beekeeping over many, many years just as a hobby, and they have incredible links because their content is great and people love it, and Google loves it because it's a very in-depth, detailed site, and Google's algorithms work. They tell it that this is a great site. And you're finding it difficult to compete with them. And you're also finding it difficult to compete with all the other people who are trying to dominate the market and to dominate Google for the keywords about beekeeping. So, what do you do? And this is where it all starts to get tricky, because the reality is that the next level of learning how to dominate Google is where it gets really difficult. I've spent years learning ways to do this, little tricks and little tips that you pick up, and you find a bit here and a bit there, and you piece it all together, and you take years and years learning how to do it. And the truth is that there is methodology. There are ways to do it. But most of the people who you learn from on the internet, and whether it's free stuff or a paid course or a paid product that you buy, quite often they'll tell you some, but they won't tell you it all. And it takes you years to put it all together. That's the case. Now, I know what some of these methods are. I don't know what they all are. And I use them, and they work fantastically. But it takes you a very, very long time to learn them, and what you really need is to build your system, learn how to do it, and apply that to all the sites that you build if you're monetizing websites. So you try and find out what all these people, all the methods are that are out there that people are using and which they're keeping secret. How do you do that? Well, you buy product after product. And the things that you're trying to find out about are, how do I post comments on blogs, yet make them be do follow comments that will give me the link juice I'm looking for from Google. Answering this mystery of what is the no follow comment. No follow attribute is something that exists in most websites that stops your link being seen by the search engines, and there's actually quite a bit of debate about it, but again, it's not something we've got time to go into here, but it's something you need to learn about, and there are ways and means of learning about it, and also to an extent getting around it, or seeing ways around it. And then people start to talk about generating RSS feeds of all of their content, and content that they've built around the web that points at their site, and pinging it all, and building link wheels, and creating videos and syndicating the videos, and doing social bookmarking in a certain way, and that's just the level 1 stuff. Then you get to realize there's even more stuff. So how are you going to find all this stuff out? Well, I've given you some of the basics, and you can find a lot of this basic stuff that I've been talking about in many places on the net. You can search for it and learn it yourself, and you can buy courses that cover it. But how do you get the super secret sauce? Well, let's see. Okay, so how are you going to find that out? Well, the reality is the only way you're going to find it out is by being taught. And who are you going to learn from? Well, you're going to learn from people like us and the people that we've learned from. So the first thing you need to do is go and have a look at dominatinggoogleinfo.com. That's a site that we've just put up, and strangely enough, as I'm sitting here using the techniques that I just covered in this video, we are ranking in the top 3 on Google for the phrase dominating Google, which in 4 days, which is, not bad. At dominatinggoogleinfo.com, we are looking at one particular course that is going to be launched in the next few weeks by 2 guys who have enormous respect in the internet marketing world, and they know what they're talking about. Chris Freville and Mark DeLise. They have written this product, and it is designed to do everything that we've just shown you, but in proper detail, with notes, videos, all sorts of stuff that is going to teach you exactly how to build a website and have it dominate Google and bring you huge amounts of traffic for free. And if I could tell people anything from the 5 years it's taken me to get to the point that I'm at, it is that you've got to invest time and money, well, actually time or money or both, to learn how to do this, because what you want are websites that have huge amounts of free traffic coming to them that you can convert into cash by offering a product that is valuable to the people that come, that they will be happy to have bought. And that's actually what we're doing here. We're saying to you, this course will work, and it does. These guys are brilliant, and the teaching is brilliant. And if you like what we've told you so far, come and have a look at dominatinggoogleinfo.com. And as this product comes out for launch, you will see that these guys know what they're talking about, and there will be some more very high-grade teaching from them before their product is available. But come to our site, have a look, and you will see that you can learn how to do this and how to dominate Google, and you can be a success by learning how to be an internet marketer, and everyone can do it. It just means that you have to spend some time learning, and you have to apply what you've learned. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. Come over to dominatinggoogleinfo.com, and let's see if we can help you get to the very top of Google. Let's dominate Google.